Sector 36, a horror movie, a great horror movie, a terrifying horror movie, a terrifying true story narrated as a mind boggling masterpiece. Hi, this is Sayan, and you're watching iFilmographer. I just watched the movie Sector 36 on Netflix and I'm still in the process of recovering. The movie is based on the bone chilling 2006 Nathari case that shook our entire country to the core. The real story encompasses a wide range of atrocities: necrophilia, child abuse, sexual abuse, cannibalism, insanity, you name it, and the movie has it. To be honest, I was hopeful for the movie because all the ingredients needed for a crime thriller was sadly right there. The recent crime thrillers like Maharaja and Bhakshak had impressed me. Although I was let down by Fir Aayi Haseen Dilruba, I was looking forward to Sector 36 because of the intriguing true story. What has, however, impressed me beyond my expectation is the way the movie has been made. Additionally, the film delves into different facades of human psyche, giving layers to each of its characters. It could have been easily and probably still successful if the intention was just to depict the crime. However, this movie dramatizes the premise and intertwines the narratives in such an effective manner that it combines horror, psychology, and as well as a compelling social message in one solid punch. First, let's talk about the intended horror. The movie is deliberately made gross and gruesome. Every scene would have a deliberate attempt to make it gory by showcasing dirty washrooms, insects, sewages, drains, etc. Buzzing of flies has been deliberately added as the white noise to conversations to add to the filth. And while you get grossed out by the scene as if almost being able to smell the rank odor, you understand the subtle indication towards nature of the killer, the society and the bureaucracy that are all responsible in some way or the other for this horrifying crime to be successful. In each of the killings shown, the vandalization of corpses in the starting running minutes of the movie is shot mercilessly and horrifically, immediately giving us an insight into the mind of the killer. He is not sane. He is not repelled by grossness, he is merciless, and he is an animal in a human form. While the police is trying to pass off the human hand found in the sewage as that of a monkey's, the scene keeps panning into the filth that has been retrieved from the drain, as if visually representing the rot in our system, the filth in our people. And this continues, always keeping you unsettled and slightly disturbed at the edge of your seats. Kudos to the cinematographer for such a heavy subtexting all throughout the movie. Second comes the brilliant direction. Sector 36 is a gruesome movie, and in spite of getting bombarded with ugliness, you are never made to feel repulsed. Therein lies the brilliance of the director. Even in the midst of death, the director churns out minuscule, light-hearted moments that gets a chuckle out of you. In scenes of absolute arrogance from the powerful section of the society, there is no loud, stretched-out monologues from the righteous character. Instead, there is a subtle derision, stiff body language, and minor changes in the mannerism, which is so much more realistic. Insanity is shown by juxtaposing responsibility, affection, and absolute madness against the backdrop of a dimly lit apartment and a dirty toilet. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Like Andhadhun, we also watched the vandalization of a corpse while a melodious Bollywood song played in the background. It worked wonders, making the entire situation way more invigorating. Let's talk about the acting. Oh, the acting. Each and every person playing the side characters do justice to their lines. But to be honest, this movie is an acting competition between Vikrant Massey and Deepak Dobriyal. And boy oh boy, was it neck to neck. I have always been a fan of Vikrant Massey. Starting from Lutera, he has been consistent and consistently put forth engaging performances. And this movie is no exception. From the twinkle in his eyes while he talks to his family to his coldness while committing violent murders, he is a chameleon. And this duality of his character is what makes him scarier. He is an everyday man who takes care of his family, has a dream, enjoys TV shows like most of us, yet somehow, even in those normal moments of humanity, he leaves you with a sort of unease. You somehow know that there is an animal waiting to show its fangs, and that is the brilliance of his acting. And then Deepak Dobriyal. His character goes through a sharp arc in the movie, from a self serving man to a writer stand up guy, and yet he does it with such believable ease. There is a scene where he is in a Ravan attire justifying the shortcomings of the police department, and it could have come across as gimmicky if it was not expertly acted by the veteran actor. The grey version of his character is not loud and crass mouthed, and the white version is not preachy. Beautiful. The scene towards the end where Deepak Dobriyal is interrogating Vikrant Massey is a delicious acting arm wrestling. Vikrant wins you over with his insanity, and Deepak Dobriyal's bewilderedness in his eyes reflects everything you feel as an audience at that moment. And then comes the social message. A rich kid is kidnapped and all hell breaks loose. 1,000 kids in lower economic area are murdered, their organs are harvested, and not one bats off an eyelid. Without disrupting the storyline, the director expertly illuminates the dichotomy of the two Indias we live in. Vikrant Massey's confession echoes this thought process. The lives of the poor kids do not matter. They are worthless and their dying is non-consequential. And while the world scoffs at his disregard for the sanctity of human life, the very truth also sets in. The law-keepers of the country have the exact same thought process, and even though they are not wielding the murder weapons, there is blood on their hands as well. To further drive home the message, the movie makers take the help of Newton's third law and Mahabharata, intertwining science and spirituality to describe the reality of the world, which is brilliant. All in all, this is a brilliant effort. Kudos to the actors, the directors, the cinematographers for such a dark, gritty, deep, and impactful endeavor. For long we have suffered from unneeded dramatization, unnecessary and stupid twists, and unbelievable character arcs. Congratulations to the team for not falling into the same trap and any of those tropes, and presenting a tasteful horror that will stay with the audience long after the end scene rolls in. So watch this movie. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, and to be honest should have come with a lot of trigger warnings and warning screens. Still, if you are brave-hearted, watch the movie. This is how a crime thriller needs to be presented. Demure, pungent, poignant, introspective, and horrifying. Thank you, Netflix. Sector 36 has truly redefined Indian crime movie scene. Let me know in the comments below if you like the video. Also, don't forget to mention any other topic you would want me to talk about. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for more movie related content. Don't forget to press the bell icon for regular updates. Until next video, see you and take care.